Hello, welcome to my craftsmanship video for Village Belle for the 2024 Masquerade at Colossalcon East. So first off, I'd like to say that I've been working on this costume for several months, so I'm very proud of all of the work that I have accomplished so far, and I hope that this video kind of gives some insight on what I've done on it. This is my second masquerade doing a princess that is not Snow White, so I'm very excited. Previously I had did Briar Rose at ZenkaiCon, and the last two Colossal Cons I have done Snow White. So this year I am very excited to be showing off Belle. Alright, so getting into the video. Here is the front and back side of my cosplay in full. I'll have more stagnant shots later on so you can see that. Here is my right side. While we look at that, some fabrics I used was this beautiful teal and some white that I had from previous projects. Figured I'd use it since I had it on hand. And the lovely ruffle is also from some previous projects. I will go into depth later on in the video as to what fabrics I exactly used for this costume. Originally, I had started making Belle all the way back in January for ZenkaiCon. However, I was unable to attend that convention due to some personal reasons, so I decided to submit her into Colossalcon this year. Figured I'd try something new. So I pushed myself and I was attempting to make some new things, I guess you could say. Here are the stagnant shots that I had mentioned previously about the front, and very shortly you will see the back as well of my full cosplay. I wouldn't say I had much difficulty making this costume. I did fully custom pattern it by myself, and I had fully hand sewed it again, as I still do not own a sewing machine. This is my 6th cosplay that I've made in full, all by hand sewing and custom patterning, so I am very proud of the work I have done on this. Anyways, here's a better view at my back, since it's not moving. And here is something new I thought I'd throw in for this year. This is my makeup and hair details. I am not wearing a wig in this video. This is my real hair, and I figured I'd try something new and unique for the makeup. Now getting into garment details, here is my bodice in full. For this, I had used a really nice fleece fabric that I had found in the clearance section at the fabric store. I don't know what it's called, so I apologize. And here's some sleeve details. This was a very nice poly interlock fabric that I had found also on clearance at the fabric store, as well as the apron fabric. It's all the same fabric from the same place. My ruffles are from Joann's, and I had gotten those forever ago for a different costume, and I figured I'd use them on Belle as like an extra little oomph to her costume, even though it's not really in her original design. As for my bow and my skirt fabric that was previously shown, those are from Walmart, Shanshan Textiles, and it's in the color teal, and I really enjoyed working with that again. My bow is also the same fabric that I had used for my apron, and I had to figure out how to make it. I'm familiar with making bows, but not to this large of scale, so I was very happy with how it came out. I was also attempting to make an invisible zipper, however that didn't quite work, but I tried my best to sew it as nice and neatly as possible. I also decided to put the lacing on my bow as well to kind of tie my whole costume together, as I did have some left over and I felt like it would be a waste to not add it onto my bow. So here's a full overview look of my costume. I'm just turning and showing you everything in full. So yeah, just an overview again of all the fabrics I used. The bodice is a fleece that I found at the fabric store on clearance. I believe at Joann's I had found it one time. My white fabrics are also from Joann on clearance. And my skirt and bow fabric is Shanshan Textiles in the color teal from Walmart. I also used an elastic that I had fed through the bow to put my hair bow into my hair. And like last year, here's a cute little in-character video because I figured I'd add it, because why not? And here's my 3 photos in character. Thank you so much for this opportunity again this year, and I look forward to the masquerade.